If your relationship breaks down due to domestic abuse or domestic violence, you may able to apply for indefinite leave to remain. The question is, what will be your immigration status when your relationship breaks down? My name is Suhail Ahmed. I'm a solicitor at SWS Solicitor. Today I'll speak about what will be the immigration status when someone relationship break down due to domestic abuse or violence, and what is the domestic abuse, what evidence you need, what is the eligibility criteria. Firstly, as a victim of domestic violence, there are some concession, which is the domestic abuse concession visa is available for anyone, whether you are a dependent of a student, whether you're dependent of skilled worker visa, whether you are dependent of a EU nationals, whether you are dependent of a British citizen or settled person. Some applications, some claimant, some application lead to indefinite leave to remain. Some of them will get temporary leave to remain for up to 3 months or sometime longer, certain circumstance. Most of them is 3 months. If you, such as for example, a dependent of a skilled worker visa. In this video today, I'll speak mainly about who will get ILR. Now, and what are the requirements. So to get the ILR, you must establish to the Home Office that you are a victim of domestic violence. You are a victim of domestic abuse. Now, following the domestic abuse definition, Domestic Abuse Act 2021, the definition of domestic abuse or violence is very wide. So if you want to establish the fact that I'm a victim of domestic abuse, and you want to apply for indefinite leave to remain, first you understand what is domestic abuse. To explain what is domestic abuse, I would like to take you to the definition of domestic abuse. So let's go to the definition of domestic abuse. So this is the definition which is defined by Immigration Act 2021, and it's very wide. Let me explain you. Okay, so this is very briefly: behavior of a person to another person is domestic abuse if A and B are each aged 16 or over, are personally connected to each other, and behavior is abusive. Okay, so this is a key point. Behavior is abusive. Whose behavior is abusive? These are the examples: sexual abuse, physical abuse, violent, threatening behavior, controlling or coercive behavior. Now look at this: economic abuse, physical, psychological, emotion, or other abuse. And say, for example, what is economic abuse? Look at this. Economic abuse means any behavior that has substantial adverse effect on B's ability to acquire, use, or maintain money or other property, or obtain goods or services. So you have money, benefit coming, your husband is earning, but you don't have control over the money. You can't go to shop and buy stuff as your own wish. You can't save some money on your account. You don't know how much benefit is coming because someone else in your family who is control the money, who spend the money, who earn the income, and you don't know what's going on. You don't have an independence. You go in shopping to buy a nice dress because you don't have money. Your partner, your sponsor control the money. So that is the domestic abuse. Say, for example, it used to be emotional, psychological abuse, physical abuse, but in 2020 Act, it's very wide. And this application was used to be as a victim of domestic violence. That has been changed to as a victim of domestic abuse. So the application is very wide. Now, what is the eligibility criteria? So you must establish that you are a victim of domestic abuse, not necessarily a victim of domestic violence. And it also depends your immigration status and your partner immigration status if you want to apply for ILR. In terms of your immigration status, you must establish that your leave to remain was granted. Your current visa, you are granted visa as a partner under Appendix FM. It used to be only spouse, which is you must be husband or wife. Now a partner, if a partner, unmarried partner, durable partner, as a spouse, whether husband and wife. So these are the your current leave to remain as a partner of a refugee. Your current leave to remain as a partner of a person having a status under your settlement scheme. Your current status as a partner or dependent of a person under humanitarian protection. Okay, these are the area. Your current partner is your current leave to remain under EU settlement scheme. Your partner is a European citizen or settle in the UK. So these are the requirement to your husband. Okay, so your status. What is your husband's status? As I said, the criteria. Your husband is a spouse. He's a British citizen. He's settled in the UK. He's a European citizen. He's a refugee. He's leave to remain under humanitarian protection law. These are the area where someone can easily, these are the eligibility requirement. And as soon as you establish that your immigration status, your partner immigration status, and you are a victim of domestic abuse, you are eligible to apply for indefinite leave to remain if your relationship break down due to the domestic violence. Now, for a skilled worker, dependent of skilled worker visa, and student, dependent of student, dependent of a skilled worker visa, their application will not lead to indefinite leave to remain. But still they can apply if they become victim of domestic violence. Still they can apply a temporary visa as a for which is called a victim of domestic abuse concession visa, which is allow you to temporary leave granted up to 3 months, and in this time you can switch to another visa or make another application or seek asylum, or if you think seek make FLRFP application, and you will able to apply for access to public fund. I'll make a details video about dependent of skilled worker visa and a student, if their relationship broke down, how they can apply as a victim of domestic abuse concession visa another time. Thank you very much, all of you who watched this video. This is for all information only, not a legal advice. If you want to discuss further to get legal advice from us, please feel to contact us. My name is, as I said, Suhail Ahmed from SWS Solicitor. Our office have in London and Milton Keynes. But we can provide you services, our advice, anywhere in the UK by a Zoom meeting, or if you live in anywhere in outside the UK, also able to help you, because victim of domestic abuse, victim of domestic abuse can also apply leave to enter. So, for example, your spouse take you to in Pakistan or Bangladesh, and he abused you his own way, and what he did, he left you over there abandoned. Take your passport and come back, you stuck there. All right, in this situation you can apply indefinite leave to enter to come back to the UK. And if you need any assistance, please feel free to contact us. Our contact details appear at the bottom of the screen. Thank you very much.